Hello friends, in chapter number 7 control and coordination, now we discuss about plants. Movement of plants can be occur at two types, either it is growth dependent or it is growth independent. Let's see the example of growth dependent: germination of seeds, or you called it germinating seeds. Germination of seeds are dependent on growth of plant. When plant can grow, the germination of seed can occur. When we stop the activity of growth of plant, the germination of seed can be stopped. So it is dependent on growth of plant. Some activity cannot dependent on the growth of plant. They are called growth independent. Let's see the example of growth independent. One example of plant, it is called Chui Mui, or we know it Touch Me Not. As its name, when we touch the plant, touch me not, the leaves can be shrink and the plant cannot give the movement, stop its movement. It is called Chui Mui. It is connected with the family Mimosa. Touch me not plant. The growth cannot depend in the movement of plant. When we touch it, the leaves can be shrink. Here we see next, what is the difference between the movement of plants and animals? The movements of plant can differ in which ways from movements of animals. As we discussed many times, in plants only one system can be occur. It is called endocrine system. First thing is, in plants only endocrine system can be occur, while in animals nervous system and endocrine system both work together, both coordinated together and make the activities. The second thing is that in animals muscles, specific type of protein can be present to give their movements, to help them movements, to give outer stimuli, to give the response from outer stimuli, while in plant this type of protein cannot be present, protein can be absent. In third point, plant have no specific type of protein, so plant not get response them. A plant give them response from swell and shrink. In the amount of water, but the amount of water is high, there will be swell, and the amount of water is low, there will be shrink. So they show their movement with the amount of water swelling and shrinking. But here yet plant get electric impulses and show the electric impulses, show the chemicals messages from one cell to another cell. So plants give their activities, plant do their activities, but the activities, the movement are very slow, so we can't them in naked eyes. Let's see one most important topic, what is tropism and which factors can be including in the stimulus of tropism. What is tropism? External and directional reaction of plant organ in response to stimulus is called tropism. I can repeat, the external and directional reaction of plant organ in response to their stimulus, it is called tropism. Five factors are including to their stimulus. They are called light, gravitational force, water, some chemicals, and physical touch. Some factors can be including for the stimulus. They are called light, gravitational force, water, chemicals, and physical touch. Let's see one by one. First is phototropism. You connect tropism with factor light plus tropism. Light means photo. Phototropisms. Gravitational plus tropism. Gravitational force means are connect with geo, so it is called geotropism. Water plus tropism. Water means hydro, so it is called hydrotropism. Chemicals plus tropism, so it is called chemotropism. And physical touch. Touch means thigmo, so it is called thigmotropism. Let's see one by one. The reaction of plant organ in response to stimulus in the form of light, it called phototropism. Root always shows negative phototropism because roots can develop in soil, so it can be our opposite side to light. It is called negative phototropism. Shoots develop in the directional of light. Here the directional of light, so it is called positive phototropism. Let's see zeotropism. The reaction of plant organ in response to stimulus in the form of gravitational force is called geotropism. Let's give the examples for them. Now you got it. Root shows positive zeotropism and shoot shows negative geotropism. Let's write heterotropism. The reaction of plant organ in response to stimulus in the form of water. It is called heterotropism. Root shows positive heterotropism while shoot shows negative heterotropism, because the growth of root are developed in the direction of water, so it is called positive heterotropism, and shoot shows negative heterotropism. Let's write fourth. The reaction of plant organ in response to stimulus in the form of some chemicals are called chemotropism. Development of pollen tube through micropyle in the fertilization development of pollen tube through micropyle in the fertilization of plant seeds shows chemotropism. Here you write the example for pollen tube. We will see with the diagram in chapter number 8 for how the fertilization of plants can occur. The reaction of plant organ in response to stimulus in the form of physical touch is called thigmotropism. The example: tendrils of plants are the example of thigmotropism. In peas you can see the plant of pea. In pea plant, what happens in pea plant? The tendrils cone-like structure can be present, but the tendrils can be developed by the object. Here the object is shoot. When tendrils can develop only opposite side of the object. opposite side of the object. They cannot be developed here. The base of the object can develop in lower side of the object. So this coil-like structure can be developed in the pea plant. It is called thigmotropism. Here the tendrils of plants coil like structure can give the example. Here we can't give the example of mimosa, touch me not plant, because in touch me not plant the stimuli can be non-directional, non-independent, non-directional, so we can't give the example of thigmotropism. It is nestism, not in the direction of growth. So here we give the tendrils of plants. We show the full marks of questions. Tropism, what is tropism, and give its examples. Depending on factors, the examples can be given. Phototropism depending on the factor light. Here in whole equation are same. If you remember one equation, whole will be are same, only factors can be changes. Geotropism depended on gravitational force. Hydrotropism depended on water. Chemotropism depended on chemicals. Thigmotropism depended on physical touch. So writing is very easy, answer is very easy. Let's go through the activity to study phototropism. Here we take some box, and in box the one part is open. In box we put flask and we give the light from the window to box. We take open box. In box we take flask. In flask we take germinating seeds of beans and arrange the flask. When sunlight can be passed through the flask and observe it. First we write and observe it. After 2 to 3 days, change the position of flask and observe it. The observation says us that plant always in plant we write shoot. Shoot always grows in the direction of light, and root always grows in opposite direction of light. Place cannot be depended, cannot occur when we change the position. Position of plus cannot be depended. Position of plus cannot affected to growth of shoot and root. Shoots and roots. So here the conclusion is that plant should shows always positive phototropism while roots always show negative phototropism. So we see the movements in plants, how plants can differ for their movements of animals. What is tropism? Write the example of tropism and one activity to study phototropism. Here the textbook question. Question number 6 will be completed. You draw the figure first and then explain how the phototropism can occur, and the conclusion is should always show positive phototropism. Here we take the example while root shows always negative phototropism.